Hello and welcome back to my chaos and to my bathroom. Today I'm starting kind of like a hair transformation, not kind of, like I am doing a hair transformation, or let's say attempt. I'm attempting a hair transformation. I have not done anything to my hair in about 4 months. Like I have dyed the tips that are already bleached, but like I have about 4 months of regrowth. I don't even know if you could see it because about 4 months ago I did permanent dye on my hair. Like, I'm gonna try and show it. Like this is bleached, and then this is permanent dye, and then this is my natural hair. You can see it better on the bottom part because I did this black. Like you can see kind of, maybe the light is really bad in here. You can kind of see the line there. But yeah, I need a change. I am tired of my hair looking like shit. So here's the plan. We're starting today on the 20th of March. Step 1 is gonna be a color remover, mainly to get like the black out of this bottom section, like all around, and like getting the middle part here back to a better base. Then, depending on how that works, either I will do another color remove in a couple of days, or I will bleach my hair next weekend. That depends on how today goes. I just washed my hair in preparation because you have to have clean hair that doesn't have any products in it. It's still a bit damp because the product says to best apply it on warm hair, so it's better to blow dry it before before starting this. So I have washed my hair about an hour ago. It's slightly damp down here, so I'm gonna mix up the product. This is Color Before Ultimate Ultra Strong. I've used this before and I remember it smelling like shit. I need these two right now, and then I will need this one later at the shower. Let me just read over the instructions again. Mixing, shake everything, put it together, put everything on like a conditioner, comb it through, leave it for 60 minutes, warm every 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna, wait, no, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna mix up the product, blow dry my hair, and then start this. Or no, I'm blow drying my hair first to avoid the risk of my the formula activating before. So I'm gonna be back in a second once I blow dried my hair. no thank you. I have like a third of the product left, but I don't really have any more use for it because I already slathered so much on it this time around. I'm gonna use my hairdryer again to warm this up and then wrap it up in a towel, set it out for 1 hour, and then use the blow dry on it again every 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna check back in when I rinsed everything out to look at the in-between result. Okay, so this is the first check-in. I washed everything out and did a hair mask because it made my hair feel very horrible. I think it did something, at least. It definitely did something on the black. This is a lot lighter than before. I am kind of thinking of doing another round. It still left some, I think you can't even tell in that lighting as properly, like it's streaky, kind of. Like there's certain parts that definitely didn't work as well as others. And I feel like there's still black in this, even though it got a lot lighter. So I'm kind of thinking about doing another round in a couple of days, because right now I just want to give my hair a break. Like I did do a hair mask for 30 minutes because my hair felt quite bad after like what, 15 minutes of rinsing and washing. It's just, and also my scalp obviously is a bit unhappy because I have sensitive skin, like, so that's probably not the best idea, but like my hair feels fine now after putting like the hair mask and a shit ton of leave-in products on it. I'm trying to see if I can show you the color properly. Wait, we're gonna do this a bit differently. Maybe we can find better lighting. I have a very, yeah, not really. Well, kind of, maybe. Like here you can see the bands, definitely. Like, if I'm looking at this like this, it looks maybe slightly green, but that's most of it. Wait. That's a bit dressed up because it was just outside. Like, this got a lot lighter. You can't barely tell the difference between my roots and the previously dyed parts anymore. But then I feel like there's parts that are like still kind of dark. And since the goal is to like bleach this, I want to get as much of the color. Oh yeah, like this you can kind of tell. It looks weird. I think it also got a bit of color out of the ends, which was really interesting because this is semi-permanent dye. I didn't expect it to actually do anything on that, but kind of did. But yeah, I might just get another one and do this again. Maybe try a different brand and see if that works out different. Oh yeah, here. This didn't work quite right on this part. I don't know, I think I might just do another round just to be safe. It would mean dragging this whole process out like another week, but I'd rather take my time than have a bad result. So I'm gonna buy another color remover, do that again, but probably won't film that because I don't want to make this video too repetitive. So I will see you when I am ready to bleach my hair. In probably like 2 weeks or something. But for you it's gonna be like 5 seconds. So it's the next day after I bleached my hair yesterday, and this is what it's currently looking like. It doesn't feel as bad as it looks, thankfully. Like, it barely feels damaged at all, which is surprising because like this part, like you can see it's almost like silvery bluish. That has been bleached so many times, and that actually feels the best out of my entire. I definitely did miss some spots, and yeah, the back, like this entire under section did not turn out that well. I don't know how apparent it was in the clip, but I ran out of bleach at some point, and I didn't have enough to properly cover everything, so I guess that's also kind of part of the reason why this didn't go so well. Also, this used to have black on it. I did use a color remover on it 2 times before attempting to bleach it, but you can very clearly see the band, and like in the back I just didn't see anything I was doing. So I'm gonna give my hair a day to rest. It is currently Saturday, and then tomorrow I'm gonna fix this. Basically meaning I'm gonna bleach it again, this time with help of my lovely girlfriend. So yeah, I will probably not film that because I don't know how comfortable my girlfriend is to be on camera, but I will definitely check in after I washed everything out. It needs to look at least half decent because I have to go back to school on Monday, and I don't have enough time tomorrow to both bleach it and dye it, but I also can't leave it like this because it looks really bad. Like you can see the orange everywhere, and like my ends are a bluish purpley silver from the hair mask I used yesterday. So like yeah, I definitely need to go over this again, not so much the top, but like mostly like the bottom, but I will probably also in the last few minutes go over the top again, because I want to make sure it's as even as I can get it. I think it also slightly green in the ends because it still had purple on it. And bleaching a blue-based purple usually leads to it turning green because the blue mixes with the yellow, which is great. At least I think that's why it does that. But yeah, it's just, it looks kind of greasy because I just put oil in it after I got up. But other than that, it feels fine. Like I can run my fingers through my hair, it feels soft. And yeah, like I definitely have hot roots. Like my roots are almost white. But yeah, I will attempt to fix this and then check back in tomorrow to see if it went okay or if I have to, I don't know, wear a hat on Monday. The problem is I only have enough time to do this kind of stuff on the weekends, and next weekend I'm away, both from Saturday morning to Sunday evening, and then the weekend after, on the 12th, would be the 12th or 13th would have been the only time I could properly dye it in peace. So yeah, I need to at least tide myself over until then. And also I don't think I would be able to dye my hair the color that I want over this, so I need to fix that either way, even if I had enough time to dye it tomorrow. So yeah, this is the update. I will see you either when this is fixed or when I'm trying something else. I don't know yet. So it is now Monday. We bleached my hair again yesterday and it came out a lot better. It's definitely acceptable for the next couple of days. I'm gonna do a toning mask later today, just to make sure it's not too bad over the week. Yeah, I have my hair doesn't feel too bad. Like the ends obviously feel the worst because they've been bleached so much, but like this part doesn't feel too bad. I don't know why like this front bit didn't get as light as the other parts, but that's okay. Let me Like the back of my hair is definitely better now. But yeah, I'm gonna just do stuff now because I'm tired. Okay, hopefully this is the last step of this whole hair transformation. I am gonna dye my hair now. And we're doing this on the ground because I do not have the energy to stand up right now. I have a mirror over here. I have my hair dye here. And I have a container I will be using for mixing. I have a brush. I also took an old hair mask thing so I can like keep it in there because I know I'm gonna have too much. So I have 2 of the purple ones and 1 of the pink. So this is about 1.5 to 1, and I'm gonna mix them. Let's see if I can. have now hopefully everything covered. Let's see if we can turn around. It looks like everything's covered, including my neck, but that's okay. The packaging says to leave it for like 30 minutes. I think I'm just gonna do an hour because I have the time, and this is about as much as I have left. It's not enough for like an entire, like to do my entire head of hair again, but it's enough if I need to like touch stuff up, like if I missed something or yeah. And if I need to like completely redo it, I'm probably just gonna buy more dye. Wait, dye. Oh no, this is covered. Okay. It looked like it wasn't covered. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up, let it sit for an hour, and then I'm probably gonna check back in tomorrow after class because it's already 6 p.m. and this is gonna take forever to dry. Okay, so it is the next day, so let's look at my hair. I've just put in, after I washed it out yesterday, I just put in my usual leave-in stuff and then blow dried it and then put it in these two braids. Let's take it out and see how the color turned out. Definitely smells really nice. I can't tell if it smells like the hair dye or like my hair products, but it looks so cute. It didn't take properly, like, not really it didn't take, but like I feel like it well, yeah, I kind of didn't really want to take in some areas. I don't know if it's like I forgot to put it there or if it literally just didn't stick, because like underneath here it is really, really dark and really nice. But at the same time, I don't care enough to want to fix it, so. So maybe, yeah, whatever, but like the color is really, really pretty. It's a lot more pinkish up here than it is down here, which is really fun. So even if like this being kind of faded already, it looks really nice. Maybe I just washed it in too hot water yesterday when I washed it out. I don't know. I'm really excited to see how this is gonna fade and if it's gonna stain my hair or not. Like the underneath is really, really nice. Like this took really well, but you can like see between the roots and where I had previous color. It's like slightly uneven. I think a little bit of a darker color would probably have been better to like even it out a bit, but like I'm just happy to have colorful hair again. So yeah, this is the end result. I've had a lot of fun messing with my hair again. I have not done anything like this extreme, like transformation this extreme in like months. I haven't bleached my hair in forever. So this is really nice to have like a all over vibrant color again is really, really fun. I need to rinse up, but like, it also doesn't feel too bad. Like, it's really fluffy right now because I had it in braids, but like obviously like the ends here feel kind of dry, but other than that I don't think it feels too bad. But I will definitely have to like pamper my hair a bit over the next couple of weeks or months. Let's take the glasses off. Yeah, it's really poofy and I can't stop touching it. I'm gonna put in some like oil or something and then just leave it alone for a while. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I might like go over this at some point again. I still have a bit of color mixture left. Or I might just buy like a just purple color. Like I used to use a different purple that I might see if I can get that again, and then just use that one on my hair because it's a bit more dark. But other than that, this is the end of this hair transformation. I hope you enjoyed this very chaotic me messing with my hair. Depending on how long I'm gonna wait to fix this, I'm gonna if I fix it before I upload this video, then I'm gonna throw in a picture of what it looks like after. Other than that, this is the end result. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since the last clip was filmed. It's been about almost a month since I bleached my hair, which is why my roots are starting to show. And I have decided that I want to change up my hair again. And since I've only so far edited the video and not posted it yet, I'm just gonna add this clip at the end, or maybe like somewhere in between. I hope the sound of the dryer isn't too noticeable. I had dyed my hair in between the last clip and now. I think I put a picture up, but I had used this dye from Arctic Fox called Purple AF. It used to be called Purple Rain, but they for some reason changed the name. Also, my hands are already stained because I just washed my hair dye brushes. But yeah, I'm gonna take my hair out, or at least I'm gonna try. I just washed it like a couple of hours ago and did not put any conditioner in it, and it's fully dry. And my plan is, since I have a little bit of the color left that I used to dye this the first time, I'm gonna mix this with the rest of this so I can get rid of it, and that will go on the majority of my hair till about like here or like this. I don't know yet, I'm gonna see. And then on the ends I'm gonna put blue. Like, I love blue. Like, I love blue as a hair color, but I hate how much it stains the hair. So if I only put it on the ends, then if I don't like it, at some point I can just chop it off and I don't have to worry about like removing it or anything. The only thing is, I think I'm just gonna do the blue on like the top section, like the longer parts basically. Okay. Get this to separate properly, like pretty much like this. And then the bottom, just do that all solid purple. I have a clip. I used to have like a hair clip in here. I have hair ties. That works too. Oh, soft. So then, is this long? And this sectioning might take a while. Okay, this is as well sectioned as it's gonna get. The plan is to first put the purple in the bottom section, then let down the top, dye everything that needs to go purple and leave out the ends, and then at the end put a bit of blue in the ends. So step one of this whole process is to mix the rest of this dye with the purple. I'm gonna show you, maybe I can show you, no, be able to tell the color, kind of not, okay. This is for now as much as I'm going to get out of this. This is the color of the Arctic Fox dye itself, and now we're going to see what it looks like after I mixed it. Probably not much different, maybe it's a slight bit lighter, because there's a lot more of the Arctic Fox dye than of the other one, but it might go a bit more pink. I would say it got a bit lighter. The only reason I'm mixing this in this tub is because I want to use up the rest of the dye that I still had, so it doesn't just go to waste. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started now, and I'm gonna check back in once I'm done, I would say. So have fun watching me hopefully not mess up my hair. check-in. It's been half an hour. I've tried to keep an even amount of hair out every section, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I have a decent amount of purple hair dye left. I might put a bit more on here, even though I just took off my gloves, but like I'm gonna stain my hands anyway. I hope this turns out fine. If it doesn't, I might have to ask my girlfriend again to help me fix it, like she has done so many times throughout this entire process. And yeah, now I'm gonna wash my hands, put away the purple hair dye, and then get on fresh gloves and do the blue. I put a bit more purple in some spots because I noticed that I missed those while I was putting in the blue. Yeah, I'm gonna let this sit for like 30-40 minutes, I don't know. And while I do that, I'm gonna clean the bathroom so I hopefully don't stain anything, especially like the sink, which is honestly the part I'm most concerned of. Yeah, I'm gonna check back in once I rinsed everything out and everything is dry. Okay, it's a bit later now. I left this in for about 30 to 40 minutes, then rinsed with cold water and just conditioned it. And first of all, the purple looks really, really pretty. Oh, I love this one so much. Now let's see how the blue tips turned out. Oh, I love this. I love that it's not like too regular, but like a bit messy. It's like some bits go a bit further up than others. So it's like little more dimension. I did also really like how it looked when I had like the purple with the pink in it, so I might experiment with that as well. But for now, I'm really happy with this. Now I'm kind of sad I didn't add any blue in like this, but that would have been kind of annoying to do all by myself, so I might do like touch that up in a few days. But like, it looks really fun. I'm excited to see how this washes out, like how the blue fades together with the purple. But like, it looks so shiny. But yeah, this is now the actual ending of this video. I am really, really happy with how it turned out. And this is now an actual hair transformation. Like it looks completely different to what it looked like before. and it's actually like covered this time and not as splotchy as that in between step from the last clip. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this slightly chaotic video. And yeah, if you did, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.